Hey, right, this set of triangles we're going to look at this time, we've got 3 of them, carrying on with the construction from the previous 2 videos. These triangles are SSS triangles, okay? This is where we know side, 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 okay? 1, 2, 3 sides, and then we don't know any angles in this case. We just know the 3 sides, but we want to do an accurate drawing of it. An accurate drawing would be brilliant because it would actually help us to find the angles, because we could just read them off the diagram then. So this is how we do these. Now this is the ones I really like. You're going to need a pencil, a ruler, and this time a compass, okay? Doesn't need to be quite such a fancy one as this. I don't know why I've got one so complicated. Any old compass will work. Make sure it's tight, okay? So I know on a lot of the kind of school style ones, the screw at the top gets loose sometimes and it wiggles around a lot. Make sure that's nice and tight. Just get a screwdriver or a knife, a butter knife, should probably do them, just to make sure it doesn't wiggle around, because it needs to be quite accurate. Right then, so I love doing these. You're really going to enjoy them. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to pick one side to draw. Now it doesn't particularly matter which one. I'm going to do the longest one though, and so I'm going to start with a 5 centimetre line down here. Okay, so there's my 5 centimetre line. A really nice accurate drawing of a 5 centimetre line. Now I need 3 centimetres coming up off this side, but I don't know kind of which way for it to go. It could be 3 centimetres up here, 3 over here. Who knows? Okay, I don't know. So what I'm going to do is, with my protractor, okay, my compass, we're going to make it so that my compass is 3 centimetres open. Okay, so from here, so from the point, I'm going to put that at the start, and I want the pencil to be at 3, so ever so much slightly closer than that. Okay, so there we are, that's at 3. Now I'm going to put the point, so the point of my compass, right at this end. Okay, I'm going to put it right at this end, and I'm going to just do an arc. I'm going to draw an arc, so that's just like a little, not a whole circle, a part of one. Okay, I'm just pressing a little bit harder so you can probably see it a bit better. Okay, so there's my arc. Now I know now that everywhere, every single point on this arc is 3 centimetres away from this end. Okay, so that's 3 centimetres. That's 3 centimetres. All the way around it's 3 centimetres away. Okay, and it's like magic. It's absolutely brilliant. I love doing these. So at some point, our end of our third kind of corner of the triangle is going to be somewhere along this line. Now our 4 centimetres is what's going to tell us exactly where it's going to be. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing we just did, but this time setting it to 4 centimetres. I'm just going to stretch that out a little bit further. Okay. Oh. Where are we? Okay, there we are, 4 centimetres. I'm going to put the point on this side this time, and I'm going to do an arc. And I'm hoping you might have suddenly clicked on what's going to happen here. This point where they cross, this is the point which is exactly 4 centimetres away from here and exactly 3 centimetres away from this side. And that is the last part of our triangle. What we've got to do now is join them up. Okay, so we're going to join each end up now to where these arcs kind of cross. Okay, so that's one side. And when you're doing this in an exam, don't try and fancy it up by taking away the kind of construction lines, these arcs, leave them in. Okay, if they've asked you to do this, they want to know you've done it using arcs. They need to be able to see them. Don't take them out. Okay, there we are. So this line is going to be 3 centimetres and this is 4 centimetres. And let's just double check them, but they should be. Yeah, there we are, 4 and there we are, 3. Lovely. Okay, and because it's accurate now, if we were to read an angle off there, that would also be accurate, which is quite nice. Where are we? So just as an example, oh, look, that's quite nice. It's a right angle. So actually, we have drawn a right angle triangle there. Okay, so one of these. This is an interesting one. This is 4 centimetres, 4 centimetres, and 1 centimetre. So could start with either of the 4 centimetres. I'm going to start with probably this one over here. Draw my 4 centimetre line. Yeah. 4 centimetres, just label it. Make sure you do label these as you go, because otherwise you can get really confused with what's going on. And then off this side, well, off this side up here, I want to have 4 centimetres coming off it. Well, actually, because this is already at 2, I suppose I could do the 1 first, couldn't I? Let's go all the way down to 1. given we're so close to 1 anyway. There we are. Okay, so I'm going to do the 1 centimetre first. It's going to be a hard one to draw this actually, with it being, you can see quite how close that is, look. Put a new lead in this, it's going to be blunt. So I'm going to just do, very difficult to draw when it's so small. So there's our 1 centimetre side, and then we're going to do the 4 centimetres off the other end. Okay, so I'm going to stretch it out now to 4 centimetres, a little bit bigger. Okay, there we are, 4 centimetres, and that's going to go off the side up here. And again, every single point on these arcs is that distance away. So there we are. So everywhere on this arc is 4 centimetres away from here, and everywhere on this arc is 1 centimetre away from here. So this is going to be an interesting one, because actually they cross here, which is almost at a right angle. It won't be quite, but almost at a right angle. There we are. And this is actually an isosceles triangle, because we've got 2 sides the same length, 1 centimetre at the bottom. Okay, so there's a couple of examples. So this one was, well, there's 3 examples. This was side, 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 where we had a writing of that somewhere, but we knew the 3 sides and none of the angles. So please get at least one of these in your book with a set of instructions on how to do it, particularly this one, because it's a little different with the compass involvement as well. Okay, just a reminder, do make sure that is really nice and tightened up. You don't want it wobbling around. You saw I had a few troubles, especially with this small one. Okay, make sure that you don't lose any accuracy. Thanks, folks.